So we open up to see Chris telling Cream to stay inside of his room and to not leave, but they don't like being stuck in this room all day, so they decide to go outside. So Sonic, Amy, and Tails, they're all chilling when they hear Cream outside picking flowers. And we get a flashback of Cream wanting to make her mom a crown of flowers, and that she misses her mom very much. So the three of them decide that they want to cheer her up. We then find out that Chris's mom is a horrible cook, and Chris's mom gets the idea to throw a party, and Ella seems very excited. To clean, that is. Cream then overhears about the party and wants to go to the party as well. So Chris is telling his friends about the party, and Mr. Stewart overhears this, but we also find out that the leader of the S-Team from episode 1 is Chris's uncle. So Mr. Stewart then makes up some bullshit about how great his students are and that he's coming over to meet them one by one personally. Mr. Stewart is that one guy who you don't like, that no one in the group invites, but once he hears that a party is happening, he makes up an excuse to go to the party. Sonic, meanwhile, is looking for flowers for Cream, and his only guide to help them on this journey to find these rare flowers is a picture that he took from a wall. Chris then sees Cream trying to help out and nearly has a heart attack, and we find out that the butler, Mr. Tanaka, knows all about Cream and the others. Cream and Cheese then try to help in the kitchen, but then fuck everything up and then leave, ruining all the food for the party. We then quickly find out that Chris's mom is leaving because she's been offered a high role and she has to leave right away. And she feels really bad about leaving. And Sonic finally finds the garden and the flowers that he's been looking for this whole time while Chris is still looking for Cream. But in looking for them, he misses out on saying goodbye to his mother. So Chris's grandpa wants Amy, Tails, and Chris to split up to find Cream and Cheese, which is really not a good idea from Chris's grandpa, because all of them could be discovered at the same time. So Chris's mom leaves for the airport, and Mr. Stewart is on the way with flowers and what looks like to be a possible tracking device. Nope, can't do that. No, because, in the last episode, he was too goofy, and now he's back to being serious just like that. You have to pick one. Come on, make up your mind. Pick one. He's either too goofy, or he's serious. Can't be both. Mr. Stewart arrives to the house only to find out that Chris's mom has left. And Chris hears this news for the first time too, and we hear something crash as Mr. Stewart plans to plant a device in the house. Sonic then arrives with the flowers, and Cream casually talks and is discovered by Ella, but Chris tries to cover it up that it's a toy. And just then the leader of the S-Team arrives, and we then get to relieve that rivalry between him and Sonic as he sees Sonic once again and points him out, but no one really seems to believe him. Chris is saying how his mom left him, which was incredibly rude, and Cream gets really upset about this. She gets triggered and she stops pretending to be a toy and yells at Chris in front of everyone there and then runs away. The butler tries to say that it was all a ventriloquism act and it looks like it really could have worked. Then Tails and Amy run in to chase Cream right in front of everyone. Mr. Stewart doesn't plant the device for some reason. I honestly don't know why. Chris then decides to tell Ella about Sonic and the others so they don't have to keep on hiding. And Chris is sad because he finally has empathy and feels bad because he didn't take Cream's feelings into consideration. But all is forgiven when she gives him a crown of roses, and she gives one to Ella as well, and the episode ends. I mean, it was an alright episode. I like that Sonic and his gang, they don't really have to hide anymore in the house. But other than that, it was more enjoyable than the last episode. I gave it 5 out of 10 Sonics. And that's been it for this review of Sonic X Episode 7. Do me a favor, let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Also, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I've been Samuel the aka the X Reviewer, and I'll see you all as soon as I can.